hybrid out, hit a drive that was pretty dicey in the air. Thought it might be risking the penalty area, but it clung on. This one's a little bit out to the right.
Yeah, it's going to work out well.
Caddy doesn't really signal, but it's because of the color of her grip. The white grip is a 6-iron.
Yeah, she has different colored grips for each of her irons.
She does. Well, there's two clubs that have the same color.
This could be really good.
This could be good. There's a backstop there. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just so good from Gino.
Quite the same, but this would be a big one right here. First birdie of the day on 9.
Just didn't quite keep the speed up there. Just can't let Gino get too far ahead. Fails to get it up and down. So that's just going to be a par for the Spaniard. She's going to stay at 11 under par.
Pretty flat for speed.
And Gino gets to 16 under par. It's a comfortable lead right now for the world #2 here at the Mizuho Americas Open.
I've seen some interesting shots on that hole.
Andrea Lee, no, didn't like it right away. Andrea Lee, one of the only players in contention here who played on the wrong side of the draw the first couple of days.
It's one where you don't want to last minute tell yourself to give it a little extra. This looks to be good speed.
Won the Spanish Women's Open at the end of last year down on the Costa del Sol in Malaga, actually right by the airport in Malaga. The planes felt like they were going to land on the golf course that week. Change in the proceedings if she fails to get it up and down. Now, Yelimi No.
Yeah.
Oh, long range effort from Yelimi No. That gets Yelimi to 12 under par, trying to win for a second time this season. Round of the Mizuho Americas Open. This is Celine Boutier.
Really left it in a good spot, Tom, to use those slopes to get it close.
Oh, yeah, look at this. It's going to be a tap-in birdie for Boutier.
And it's not a bad spot. It's on a bit of an upslope. I think she can get this close.
You can see how that fringe is mowed right into that bunker. I did not start where her line was set up there, just to push. Maybe a little bit of life for the chasers there, Tom. I know it was for me.
Yeah, you were out here as a teenager playing in major championships. Andrea Lee there. How old were you? 13 when you qualified for US Women's Open?
From this length, and it's slow up the hill. Brake hard to the left as it gets over the crest. And with that long putter.
A little bit of a slope to go up at the start, and then it's going to roll back downhill towards the hole.
Okay, going to be a 3. She'll remain at 16 under par. 16 under good enough to win?
It could be. I say the scoring average is higher than I anticipated being today, Tom, considering the scoring conditions are perfect.
Up that same slope, but closer to the base of it, so easier to judge the speed.
She had the line as well, having watched Gino. A little bit frustrating there for Boutier. She tries to close that gap, but is going to stay 3 behind. Now Segundo for a birdie at 12. Oh my goodness, hit the marker. I wonder if that kept it out.
I'm quite shocked. It's not something that you typically see. If the marker's in the way, she would ask the player to move the marker. So I have to imagine
it was Yelimi No's marker.
I almost feel like that would have kicked it more on line.
Yeah.
It would have to be quite significantly offline for it to have hit that marker. Choking way up on it. Everything's sloping away from her.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot from Andrea Lee. So now Boutier back at number 12, second shot.
And this is from 119. Trying to get it release up that little upslope, but it doesn't. She has the 47-degree wedge off of a downslope from 92 yards. Oh, she hits the slope too on the green.
Yeah, look how much reaction she got there.
Has a 58-degree out off of an upslope, balls above her feet too. Awkward distance with that front hole location, Morgan.
Yeah, she's starting to play a little bit more conservatively.
All right, once again, Furneaux out of the bunker.
This one more straightforward. You can tell on the upslope.
Maybe even a chance to hole it out. Proven champion, product of Duke University, and also a major winner as well. Took quite a bit of turf with that one.
That was a little heavy-handed.
And just a moment ago, this was Andrea Lee for birdie at 15.
Yeah, this was going to be slow and up the hill for the majority of the putt. It just doesn't have the pace.
Hopefully, it won't affect her ball too much.
Oh, yeah. Get a nice release there to the top shelf. So, the pressure campaign continues.
Found the upslope there. She had to carry that 17 yards.
Wow, Karen, just wow.
This could be the shot of the tournament.
Andrea Lee at 16, her second.
Yeah, 111 yards. The flag today is cut in a bowl on that right side of the green. Can't quite see the bottom of the flag, but you can hear the reaction of the gallery.
This should fit her eye nicely. Loves to move the ball left to right. This back right hole location here on 17.
Oh, good call.
Hole cut in that bowl.
Just a huge difference. A little bit of a different break. Her feet completely in the bunker as opposed to Nelly was in a very similar position, but her feet entirely out of the bunker.
Great chance there for her to pick up one as we pick up Boutier.
And that was from 98. Has to use that slope to get it close. Thought she might have been more aggressive.
Bit of trouble here, but looks to have a decent lie at 17.
Yeah, good lie over there. 149 yards for Andrea. She's leaked a couple of drives to the right, like she did here, trying to use that slope left of the flag to bring it back. Players can't see the putting surface from down here in the fairway.
That is a deep bunker that she is in. The 17th hole, we have Boutier.
And that was from 107 with some helping wind.
Will it behave? Well, she'll give herself a good look here.
She's got an upslope. The grass is not too bad around the ball. There's a little bit behind it. Hence the reason for using the 58-degree to get the release on it is what she's expecting.
Is she any good? Look at this shot. Wow.
Well, she will leave a little work. And there it is, the first win of the 2025 season for Gino Titicun, and the 5th of her still young and glorious career on the LPGA Tour. The world number 2, stepping up in the shadows of the New York City skyline. A winner at Liberty National Golf Club. Let the celebration begin.